Cool.
What up?
So I was asking everybody about their day today. Everybody seemed to have a tough day today. Friday wasn't Fridaying.
Nah, at all.
but we here, we made it. So Jackson, check this out.
What?
When you and I decided to start this podcast, this gentleman right here was one of the first people to hear about it. Because that weekend or the weekend after, he came over and we were just hanging out. And we were talking about, I was asking him like, yo, what's up? You know, he had you were working on the record at the time, Cyfa?
Yeah.
And we gonna get to all that. But we were talking about how it was, you know, I needed to see more, like him being out there. He's been doing it for so long. Like, yo, you got to be out there. You got to put your name out there. We got to figure out this thing. You know what? You got to try and get your face out there, do podcasts or whatever. You know, actually, I'm about to start one with a friend of mine real soon. Boom, boom, boom. And at that time, we weren't sure how, you know, it was all going to work out.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we've been doing pretty good. And then, you know, we turn around and like, all right, it's time for Cyfa to come on.
Full circle.
Yeah, full circle, man.
That's
full
crazy.
circle. Me and Cyfa go way back. But
Way.
before we go into that, this is a New Space podcast. I'm Ife and
I'm Jackson.
I just want to make you feel awkward, that's all. And here today we have a super special guest that when I say we go way back, I don't mean that like in just slang. We really do go way back. So because of that, I don't want to miss anything. Like, this is so special to me and so important to me. I'm actually going to read something. All right? So check this out, and then I'm going to embellish it. I'm going to add to it. All right? So today we have Cyfa Fix, a.k.a. London Taylor, with us.
Right.
He's a legendary hidden gem in the Dallas music scene. Born and raised in Oak Cliff, that's my hood. Cyfa has he's completed 3 tours throughout the country, signed to 2 major labels. So we're gonna talk about that. And he's shared the stage with icons like Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Fred Hammond, Dave Chappelle, my favorite comic, Lil Kiki, and Devin the Dude. If you don't know about Devin the Dude, then I don't know what you're on. Now, he's an independent recording artist. He has a celebrated residency at the Freeman, right? Mm-hmm. Good food, good music has been going on for years. So y'all got to check it out. If you're ever in Dallas, check out the Freeman. He's also a drummer, for those of you who don't know.
Oh, shoot.
All right? Dope. And he stepped out of the shadows to claim his place among hip-hop's greats with the release of his debut album. The perfect name for an album if I ever heard one, and it's called Finally. All right, Cyfa Fix uses his platform to prove to others that dreams can be delayed, but they do come true. All right, and they will never be denied. So y'all, please welcome Cyfa Fix.
Yo.
And the crowd goes wild.
JC,
what's up, bro?
JC, no.
What's up, bro?
Yo, what up, though, man?
Man, listen, Jackson. Like we met when we talked about Alias Brown, my band, right? That's when we met.
Yo.
And I think what happened was, we were doing a set. Every night we do like whenever we perform, do like 2-3 sets. And there was one night. Remember, D'Angelo, rap of the group. And I think that night he just came on live band. It was a 4 or 5 piece band, and we were going in, and I think we were doing. It could have been a song like, "Oh, you break my heart."
Yeah. That's what it was actually. That's what
and then
it
this
was.
man came, and he got on the mic,
Right,
and the crowd went nuts. You would have thought that he was a part of the band and rehearsed with us and has been with us for like a long time.
Yeah.
And what happened that night, I've seen it happen time and time and time again with his band, with other bands, with Erykah Badu's band. It's crazy. Like he goes that hard. Musical mind, because you rather work with a live band than than a DJ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about energy for me.
Mhm.
Like, I'm big on energy, bro. Like, I feel like when you performing and you're a natural energetic person, you gotta have energy that collides with you.
Yeah.
So having a DJ cool, but when the crowd is going and that beat jump is gone, that track is over, it's nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cuts you off from being able to give who you actually are, or give as much as you want to give. But when you got that live band, you can build up, take down, break it down. I just want drums and bass. I just want keys. If I want to just get lyrical, just give me keys. You know what I'm saying? If I want to really create a moment, give me horns, just horns, bass, and drums. And everybody like, how is he piecing this? And I'm literally over the microphone, and they playing it back. And the whole crowd is like,
Yeah.
oh. You know what I mean? But I was doing that 19, 20, 21, 22. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's been a journey.
It's
been a
man,
journey.
Yeah, Jackson, it's an experience, like for real. For real. Like, it's really, really dope.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
And I feel like that time too, so I remember it was like a golden era, if you will.
We had everybody.
Listen, there was some, you know how like you watch movies about the, like when Motown was around and a lot of bands were coming up in Detroit and they were just all good and doing their own thing.
Some of everybody,
bro. It was something like that going on in Dallas, right? Because you had the Grits. At the time, they were at the Profit Bar. Right? Then you had Levi was over at Tefiji's.
Yeah.
You had Lamont Taylor and Sankofa.
Yeah. Brooklyn's.
Those Brooklyns.
Yeah, that was Jamil. Jamil that played drums.
Yeah.
That was his band over at Brooklyn.
Oh my God. Like all these people in all these bands were, I mean, you could sign them and they would be successful.
Imagine being 16, getting into all these places, bro. We was, shout out to Marcus Jones. We was like 16, 17 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Like we was the babies of the crews. Like of all, you know what I mean? Like we was the little bros. And like we would literally, I'd be like, son, or somebody would be like, oh, they good, let them in. Because for us, it was a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? We was learning.
By the way, rest in peace, Sean Martin.
Man, rest in peace
legend.
to the big homie, the legend, him and Daniel Jones, and Benoit Wright. You know what I mean? Like, they was letting us come to their shows, bro. We was supposed to be at home.
Doing homework.
You know what I'm saying? Doing homework. I remember.
That sounds crazy.
Bro, I remember coming in at 6 o'clock in the morning, changing clothes and going to school.
That's crazy.
Like, we in high school. I got 2 days. But music meant that much, bro. Like, it literally meant that much.
Did you play football?
Yeah. I play football and
Those
basketball.
2 days were just
Them 2 days was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You coming in, you got the X's on your hands. That's why I got the sticks right now.
That's crazy, dude.
I got the sticks right now. I put an X right there because they mark our hands.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? That's how they knew, you know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to drink or none of that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was just, we was just having fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you seeing some of your favorite musicians you hear on records. You know what I'm saying? You listen to Spud Seawright. We was watching him on DVDs and you know what I'm saying? You watching Sean them on Tone DVDs and Kimberell DVDs, Shaka Khan D, like you watching these cats, they in your face. You know what I'm saying? That's like watching your favorite basketball player hoop in your gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's how it was for us. So we was spoiled really. You know what I mean? Like,
because everybody's going down.
Like, yeah, everybody's, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
at that age too, that sounds so much fun.
Bro, we was.
Let me see. Jackson, I'm trying to see if I can. It's like when we were at NAMM, right?
Yeah.
Like, take all those guys and imagine they were all from Dallas.
Yeah.
This was back when everybody used to hang out.
Right. And all their studios were on the same street in Deep Ellum.
Yeah.
That's how it was. I promise you.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating. Because Daniel Jones, rest in peace, he was Janet Jackson's MD and on keys. So he was nasty. Like he was Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb
Campbell.
yeah. Caleb is played with everybody. Like everybody.
For Beyonce and everything.
Beyonce, has songs with her and he was just one of the keyboard players, one of a couple
hanging out, bro.
that were killing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They out playing
you had
music
who
together.
else?
Yeah.
Spud. I mean, Spurs won Grammys with
Everybody was
with-
one of the first ones to bring a Grammy home as a musician for God's Property. That's his family's, you know what I'm saying? That's their records. That's
Yeah.
his mama is the founder of God's Property.
Oh,
You
wow.
know
I
what
did
I'm
not know
saying?
that.
Linda C. Wright made God's Property. God's Property started in Oak Cliff, Texas, at True Way Missionary Baptist Church. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
that's
did
where
not
we
know
grew up
that.
watching that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, a lot of people get it misconstrued when they hear God's Property. They think, oh, you know,
Kirk Franklin.
You know what I mean? Like, no. Nothing against, no, don't get me wrong. We love Kurt. You know what I mean? But no, that's Linda C. Wright. You know what I'm saying? That's Mama Linda. Them rehearsals in her garage at the house over there by Atwell. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That was real
That's
historical
crazy.
for us.
I did not know that.
Yeah, man. The music thing for me is so embedded and deep. Cause you know what I'm saying, how I grew up, church of course, but who we was around. Like I grew up watching Sean them play at church. I'm talking about teenagers. RC he didn't have braids, he had waves, no facial hair. We used to be sitting there
RC's
like
Erica's
MD.
MD.
You know what I mean? We used to be
player.
sitting there like, oh, you know what I mean? Like
Ichabod.
my stepdad at the time was probably one of the biggest like keyboard players. Fred Ash used to play keys, like he'll play 5 or 6 boards just before people was playing 5 and 6 keyboards. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I grew up watching. I grew up going to, you know what I'm saying, watching them do jam sessions or somebody house having a jam session. Like that's what we grew up watching. So music is like, yeah, that's like biblical.
You know what I really appreciate about you, Cypher, is you're an MC, but you have a musician mind. Like most people would have been like maybe another musician, like playing some instrument. You play drums,
Yeah.
but as far as vocal performance, R&B singer, something like that, church singer.
Yeah.
But you're an MC, and that's so crazy to me that you still take that and you use it. You're a musical MC, like for real.
Man.
You know, dude, that's crazy to me. There's not
Rapping
a lot
over-
of you.
I wasn't even supposed to be a rapper, if I ain't gonna lie to you.
What are you supposed to be?
I wasn't trying to be a rapper. I thought being a rapper was corny. I'm not gonna lie. Like growing up, like man, everybody be rapping and beating on desks and windows and lockers. I'd be like, bro, go to class. Like, bro, yeah, bro, like, bro, go to class. You know what I'm saying? But then I was always the one beating on the locker because I played drums. You know what I'm saying? And so from beating on the locker, you walking home just start rapping. I started listening to different CDs and different genres of hip hop. I mean, I remember the first time I ever heard of Beastie Boys. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, you can rap with a band? Like, you can do that? I had never seen that. You know what I'm saying? Then you, of course, where we from, you got A-Ball, MJG, Pimp C, Bun B, Young Jeezy, T.I., you know what I mean?
Lil Fat, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? We had DSR, we had a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, Southern greats. So we didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? The first time I had really ever seen a rapper perform with a band was Wiz Khalifa.
Really?
You ever been to a Wiz Khalifa concert and he had double drummers?
What?
Oh, man.
I actually haven't seen that.
Oh, man, if you ever pull up a clip, it's like Booty Green, play drums.
Yeah.
And I want to say Thomas Pridgen or...
Pridgen's a beast.
Bro, they doing double kick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, it was... that was the first time I had seen it live. First person I ever seen do it was Jay-Z. MTV Unplugged album was crazy work. The Roots and Jay-Z, crazy work, bro. I had never seen nobody ride a beat and just spit over a live band because, you know, the tempos of a live band and then the tempos of, you know, digital is different.
Yeah.
Bro, he was riding. H to the Izzo, V to the... I'm talking about... And I'm like, God, this is crazy. I'm played that album from start to finish. I remember my mama coming in my room, can you turn this off? Please. I'm like, nah. Nah, because when I got older and I was able to do it, that's what I thought about. Like, shit, man, if I'm gonna rap, I might as well rap like I'm playing drums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody else. First of all, you come from where I come. We didn't have a bunch of rappers.
Yeah.
And the rappers you had, they was more underground with it. They wasn't really just rapping, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, oh, I'm finna do this. And I remember like rapping in Mav's car, and he was playing beats. Mav hit his
Mav
brakes.
track?
Yeah, Mav hit his brakes and looked at me and was like, bro, you can really rap. Like, you can rap. Like, you're really good. Have you ever thought about doing it for real? I was like, no, rapping corny, bro.
Oh man, come on, good
He
play.
was like, man, you could play drums, but I think if you picked up that microphone, you could do something with it. So I was like, all right, whatever. Cool. Fast forward, Mav called me. He was like, hey, we got a gig at House of Blues, you know. You want to be down? I was like, yeah, I play drums. Cool. Yeah. He was like, nah. I was like, what you want me to do? He was like, I want you to rap. I was like, oh, no. He was like, bro. He was like, bro.
Shout out Mad Tracks.
He was like, bro, rap, bro. He was like, I'm telling you, bro, like, just trust me on this. Please trust me. I'm gonna be there at 8 o'clock, pick you up. So the whole time I'm in the car, bro, you sure you want me to rap, bro?
That's crazy. He picked you up too, so it's like,
you sure you want, like, bro, you want me to rap, bro? He was like, yeah, bro, I want you to rap. It's like 2010. You know what I'm saying? He like, I want you to rap, bro. I'm like, all right, bro, I rap, bro. Man, like I said, I'll never forget the song, bro. It was Moment for Life by Nicki Minaj. So they playing this live. And bro, I had never felt this feeling in my life, bro. It was like a feeling I ain't never, bro. The hairs, everything on me just, and I remember closing my eyes, just, I made it. And I made it. And bro, I took off. And the whole crowd was like, oh, I was like, bro, the feeling was so
electric.
Like, bro, man, I was sitting there like, I remember at the end of the night, I was at the crib and I was laying down and I was just like, damn, I just did that. Like, bro, I just got on stage and rapped. And from that point, I was like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
And that was it.
That was it. I was like, I want to do this.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell that story because it was like, I wasn't trying to rap, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really was not trying to rap. I was playing drums. Like, everybody knew me. Like, I could play some drums. That was my thing. I played drums. I could play circles around, like, because I grew up watching them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that rapping, though, oh, man, that was a feeling. I still get that feeling sometime when I'm on stage.
Check this out. We're gonna jump over to something real quick that I think we talked about it before.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jackson talked about it like a bunch of times. Talk about it all the time. AI. And the reason I'm bringing up AI right now is, don't get me wrong, we love AI. We use AI every day, right?
Yeah.
In different capacities, but there's a way that AI is kind of like getting into things and getting into areas that we don't necessarily want it to, right?
Yeah.
We want it in music because, to help us be more productive and create faster. That's cool, but not take over and become an artist itself.
Yeah, that's what
right?
I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's scary because Drake, the song that Drake used as a diss song wasn't even Drake.
Yeah.
It was an AI. And so that let me know, like, oh, man, like, we got to do something. Like, we got to get back to Caleb McCampbell made a deal. He was like, man, let's stop making 2-minute songs and start making, like, records again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, start making music again. But the mind has...
But that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
A 2-minute song is easy to do. You can prompt that and it'll come up. It'll write the rhymes. It'll be on time. It'll sound good, right? But what you were talking about 10 minutes ago, how you're alive with the band, and you feel there's a moment, right? And you want to get, like, you want everybody to hear every intricacy of what you're rapping at that moment. Give me just keys and maybe hi-hats just to keep time a little bit, right? And then you go and you, like, twist the, real fast, real, boom. And then it's like you want to get hype, like a Buster type thing. Drums come back in, bass come back in, and you you producing on stage.
Yeah.
And you doing that type of thing. Like, AI can't touch that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, yo, how do you package that and, like, present it? Because I'm over here geeking, like, because I've been on stage with you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as an MD or on keys. We've done this together
We've
before,
done it together
right?
before, yeah.
Like many times. But then, and I've seen you on stage too, so I know it. But Jackson and Jeff haven't been there. They haven't seen it. They don't know what we talking about.
Yeah.
You know, like, how do we make this a thing? How can we make this a thing? Because again, AI can't touch that. Before these robots can get on stage and do what you do and connect with people, look at people's eyes,
Yeah.
you know, it's not gonna be for a long time if it ever does happen.
Man, you just gotta stay authentic, man. Like, keep doing it. I mean, can't take the easy way out because it's so easy. They present everything easy. You know what I mean? I feel like us as artists gotta stay true to the art and true to what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
People ask me all the time, like, man, you know, would you ever use a DJ? No. And there's nothing against the DJs. I got a lot of DJ friends. They play my music, they spin. But you don't get that energy from rapping with a DJ. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? Every time they be like, yeah, download your music, send me your music. I send it. The crowd be up. I be still wanting to keep going because by then I done locked in with the crowd, but it's fading away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now at that point, it's like, you can still keep going, but it's not like when that band in the song and the crowd still been there and the papers been
Jackson,
there and you look up.
It's like 15, 20 minute songs.
You're like, oh, whole building.
Jackson, it's 15, 20 minutes sometimes for one song.
Bro, because it just, you can't let it go.
Yeah. Or
my manager
you turn the band
tell you,
or sometimes you'll turn the band into a DJ, they'll flip and go into another song and you don't even know when it happens.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of dope.
She posted some footage one time. She sent me some footage one time and the crowd was nuts. She's kind of panned the camera around. She's panning around, talking about the entire crowd. That gave me chills. Like, when you go to concerts and you see them performing with the DJs and the crowd is lit, it's not, they not lit because of the music. They're lit because they, you know, they done smoke, they done drink. You know what I'm saying? You playing their favorite. But when you got people that don't do that, and they come in and they just having a meal and they bringing their friends and family out, and at the end of the night, they more turned than you are.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that's, you know.
You going for some lasagna, come on with a concert. You know what I'm saying?
Like, man, I done had people come, like, man, I brought the job here. We just here, you know, some employee retreat stuff. We from Denver. Bro, we are lit. Like, y'all, like, you really put on the show. And for me, it's like, man, thank you.
So we gotta get you on a tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like for real. Like, and I know you could do it. You know, that's what I'm trying to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to talk to you again after you come back off a tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about some of those stories, you know.
Man.
But I believe in your music. I believe in your sound, and it's gonna take off. Yeah. So let's talk about this album, man. Let's talk about this album. Let's talk about this album.
Yo,
we gonna do performances in the studio, but let's talk about this album. By the way, real quick, congratulations.
Yo,
you won Hip Hop Song of the Year at the Dallas Entertainment Awards.
5 nominations, baby.
Yes,
5
sir.
nominations.
$5 and one win for Hip Hop Song of the Year.
I'm cool with that one win.
Yes, sir.
I'm grateful because I was not, mentally I was zoned out when they called my name. You know what I'm saying? Everything was, I was in this realm, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all I heard was best hip hop song, Cyfa Fix, been that. And I looked up and I almost spilled my drink, everything. I was just like, and I didn't know. I think when I got on stage, you know, most people give a speech, but in that moment, I just felt like, bro, y'all finna know who I am. Like, y'all finna know my song. And I started rapping and singing my song. Like, my manager was rapping and singing it with me. I look over, I'm like, bro, we locked.
Yes, sir.
Because we put in a lot of work, bro. She wake up, go off on me. You need to post. You need to get up and do this.
Yeah.
And I got, okay, I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you need that. I feel like in order to be great, you got to have people that see that in you and push you to do that. And then sometimes they're going to push you to a point where you don't really know. Like, man, I don't know. But it's like, nah, you can't not know. You need to come on. Like, wake up. Like, what you want out of this? Because I'm not finna go hard for you if you're not going to go hard for yourself. So that kind of motivate me. Not kind of, but it motivates me and pushes me to say, okay, bro, like, what you doing? Like, Everybody say all this about you. What you got to say about yourself?
Yeah.
But here lately, we've been winning, bro. I can't lie. Like I'm stupid happy right now. Bro.
Really?
We've been
There you
winning.
go.
We've been winning on so many levels, from personal life to artist life. It's crazy.
Okay,
Like,
how we winning?
Has
though?
2025 been crazy for you?
what has been
too?
the best?
It's
like,
been the craziest year, bro.
Listen,
Bro.
me and Jackson, we've had an amazing year so
bro.
far.
It's been I mean, everybody I know winning. Like everybody I know. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? We had a different thing last year or the year before that where we was trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like, it's in your face. You got it. You holding on to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You grab, it's like in the keys to your new crib, you know what I'm saying? When the keys get put in your hand, you like, it's mine. I'm ready to go. And so
Yeah.
that's what it's been like for me in music this year. It's like all the hard work, the no's, the struggles, the jacked up friendships, the bad business deals, everything leading to this point is like, yo, cool. You know what I'm saying? Fallouts, makeups, like everything has been worth it. You know what I'm saying? When you hear your name called across the ballot, you know what I'm saying? Or when you on a personal level win in your personal life, you know what I'm saying? And everything start falling in place like puzzle pieces. You know what I'm saying? And you got the right group of people around you, you know what I'm saying? The right person in your ear saying, hey, go hard. Like, stop sleeping on you. Speak life into yourself. Do what you need to do to be better. Say what you need to say to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Work on this. Do that. And you couldn't take that in the last mindset you had, because you think, oh man, now I'd be like, all right, cool. How can I be better? How can I make myself better? How can I work on this? What can I do? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm sitting at work trying to figure out like what I need to do to, be better as an artist or just a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't
like,
the 9 to 5 the most clear place you can think about the grind, bro?
Nah, you know what? Honestly, yeah.
I swear I have had
We
my
have
greatest
conversations
ideas.
when I'm at work. Like, I be, all right, yes, man. She be hearing them on the phone. She be
Shout
laughing.
outs to Nakia.
She be
She's
laughing
our
like,
manager.
did she just say? I'm like, yeah, she just said that. But we be talking business when I'm at work. And it be cool. It be rich. Be like, well, you got to do this. So it's like, such and such said this, that, and the third. You got to make sure you do this. All right, I'm at work. Okay, yeah, that's a bit. Woo, hey. Up, down. All right, good job. Yeah, so what you were saying, hold on. Like, but it be so cool. It be neat. Like, it be something like, as an artist, you kind of envision. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to talk business and live life, and we moving and everything falling in place. You know
Let me
what I'm
ask you
saying?
a question about that, about the 9 to 5. Because I believe that I know a lot of artists who feel like once they go 9 to 5, they are failing at being an artist, being a musician or whatever the case is. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't believe that at all. Jackson brought it up just now. Let's talk about that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. At first, I ain't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I used to get frustrated because I would be so burnt out and tired. And then when you get ready to go get into life, stuff you want to do, you burnt out. You get 2 days to chill. Them 2 days, you coaching football and working with kids, and the next day you at church all day. You know what I'm saying? So it was tough. And then, like, I don't know, I kind of just got it recently, no lie. You know what I'm saying? Or having the right person in your ear, again, just, hey, yeah, you got a job. Keep working. That's gonna supply your life. But this music, that's gonna get you out of here.
Yeah.
You gotta decide how bad you want it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was like, I got tired of hearing how great I was, but I wasn't doing nothing about it. But I was also defeating myself because, I was stuck in a time where things wasn't going right for me. And I had to reapply myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically rebrand. You know what I mean? To where, like, now we walk in the rooms and, hell, they pull my manager before they say something to me, just off the strength of, we see what you're doing. Like, we love what you did for him. Like, we love this kid. We love this guy. Like, he been that guy, but he ain't had that. You know what I'm saying? And so she taught me, like, yo, you can work, do your 9 to 5, but when you get done with that, you need to get on this music. So it kind of, and I'm getting better at it, because I wasn't good at it at first. You used to have to tell me, like, yo, I know you got a job, you need to post. I know you got it. Well, now I be posting. I get up, I'll post something. Say, hey, you missed this. Or you gotta make sure you tag this.
Yeah.
I do it. You know what I'm saying? And you see
Yeah.
the growth of it. You know what I'm saying? You see that. So I feel like a 9 to 5 isn't an excuse anymore. You know what I'm saying? You gotta survive. I'm telling you now, music is not gonna pay your bills until you cross that line.
Mm-hmm.
Once you cross that line, yeah. But if you thinking you finna wake up and pay $1,500 in rent, $500, $600 in car note off of music when Spotify and streams ain't paying you that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You get paid off tours. If you ain't on tour making no money, yeah, man, how you gonna survive?
And if you don't have a budget to market your music,
yeah,
right?
You really
you're not
ain't
doing your
making nothing.
little Instagram ads. You're not doing all these type of things. I saw a post the other day. I think I sent it to you, Jackson. This guy talking about McDonald's and how McDonald's sells the most hamburgers in the world, but you won't believe their marketing budget. It's insane. But you go to McDonald's, you know what the number one is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't remember where I saw this, but his point was, we all know that this stuff is not good for you. It's
right.
It doesn't taste like when we were in Anaheim. We had some of the most amazing burger at the hotel, Marriott.
Oh,
was it Marriott?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this burger is so good. And we had, fast food burger that tasted like crap next to it, like a couple hours later. We all know McDonald's like that, but then they still selling the most. Why? Because they're marketing like crazy. So if you think that your music is good and your music is strong and you're not marketing and doing due diligence in that regard,
no, so I had to push me to be.
And how you gonna get that money if you don't get 9 to 5?
Yeah, I had to get pushed to be a social media guy because I really wasn't even a marketing type.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
We all gotta be.
I had to learn how to take that serious because I was like, man, I'm not an internet guy. Like, that ain't my thing.
And it takes humility.
Yeah.
Like, you got to really go down to a level of just like stepping out. And it's kind of awkward at first. Like, I posted a bunch of Instagram videos. And
we stay posting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got time post sometime. We'll be like, post this on Sunday. Don't post this today. Post this, that. Don't post this today. Like, when we won an award, we start posting immediately. She was sending stuff. Boom, post this now. Hear the caption, do this. Like, you know what I mean? And I didn't get it at first till you start seeing them. You close to 70,000, 80,000 views on your social media platform, and now you're getting this certain, like, algorithm is starting to rotate towards you, and Instagram is starting to, pick up certain stuff. And it's like, oh, this is what I should have been doing. Okay, but, marketing is a beast. That and faith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have faith. Like, even doing this podcast, like, you had to have the faith and the belief that, okay, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout outs to Jackson, man.
You know what I mean?
Jackson was like, we should do a podcast.
Yo, that's faith, though. You know what I'm saying? That's faith. Believing in something that you really can't see in that moment. You know what I mean? And
but believing enough to take the steps to do it is a whole different thing. So, like, I was actually talking last night with some friends about, like, how many rappers, especially young rappers nowadays, have, like, this severe main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, they think they make a song, just post the album cover with the track behind it. It's like, that's their marketing because they have that main kid. They think they deserve the spotlight. So why would you put in the work to earn the spotlight if you deserve it?
Yeah, that used to be me.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't, when I just post something, I'm like, like it. You know what I mean? Like, I am who I am. You know who I am? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who I am, come find out. To a point where it was like, yeah, a couple of your homies know you. You know what I'm saying? People around the city, like, but everybody don't know you. You got to figure a way out to really be seen, heard, and known.
That used to be me too. I ain't gonna lie.
It used to be. I used to do the same thing.
Like, yo, post, no. Post, no. You know what I'm saying? To one day you
too hot
stuff.
for that.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, what, man? So I don't know you. Yes, you do. Like, look me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, to now, it's like, yo, post. Like, I got all time. I looked at my page today. I was like, wow. Like, wow, bro. Like if you just take the time and learn and listen and apply, a lot of just happened for you in a short amount of time. And like I ain't gonna lie, in the last 2 months, bro, we've been winning. I keep saying that because it's
Amen.
surreal for me.
Amen.
It's
That's
surreal, bro. I done
amazing.
been through a lot to where I had to question a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like now I have 0 questions. My question is, okay, what can I do to continue, you know what I'm saying, winning? Because winning is something different.
Man, and that just makes me feel good hearing that because you could have been the first guest easily or the second guest, but the fact that you're here now after you've been able to accomplish some things and you're on a trajectory,
Yeah.
and that's when you're here now. This is God, bro.
That's when you know it get
That's
real.
awesome.
Like that's when you really know it's like, all right, it's real. You start doing more. You start seeing more. You start shaking different hands that you ain't never shook before. We start being in different rooms. You know what I'm saying? Different conversations. People like, oh yeah, bro, like I see what you're doing. I like it. It's like, how you see it? You know what I'm saying? And I used to get frustrated and be like, man, I've been here. Why y'all ain't been there? But it's like, nah, bro, life about timing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Life is literally about timing. You know what I'm saying? And everything not gonna happen when you want it. It's not gonna be the way you want, the way you see it in that time that you want it in. But when it's time, bro, you gonna be, and that's what it feel like. You know what I mean? It's like it's time. Like you don't put the work in. They always say it take 10 years in what we do to succeed. And I didn't even realize I had marked my 10th year. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, it's time. You know what I mean? Like, even when I'm performing, when I listen to songs, when I'm writing, like, I come with it. I'll be like, yo, we here now. You gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what.
So me and Jackson got to produce a record for you.
I'm with it.
Yeah, we got to do a record together.
I like samples.
Because Jackson sample, and he makes sample packs all day.
I love me a good sample, bro.
Yeah, samples are dope.
And then, I mean, and
we'll go to like an old record
recently
store.
too.
Yeah.
That sounds. I've never done that. I really want to try going to an old record store and crate dig.
Yeah, let's go to Josie Records.
Yeah,
that'll be dope.
And then film it as a YouTube video,
like best record store.
Record store, yeah.
That'd be dope. We go pick records, like, you know what I'm saying? At least get like
document the whole thing.
Yeah, just film it and put it up on YouTube.
Ooh, let's do it.
That'd be dope.
That'd
be hella dope.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're not done. We got work to do.
Like crazy high quality movie documentary.
My manager was just saying, she was like, yo, she's like you do great music, but your records don't sometimes fit your voice. You need some records. You got a big voice. You got a very big voice, and you need big records. So to hear you say crate digging, like that's the start of a big record, like a start of a huge record. I think that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. That's dope, dude. Usually people are like, I hate samples.
To-do list.
Samples. I love samples, dude.
Bro, you gotta, the dopest sample, because I'm a small detail guy, so I don't be on the what everybody else be on. The stuff I be on, people like, I wouldn't even think of that. Dear Summer, Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak.
Yeah.
That's I think it's like an OJ sample or something like that. But the samples, I listen to Shay 45 every morning just for them to break down. They got this segment where they break down samples. You know what I'm saying? The songs. So some of the biggest records that we thinking the producer went in there and made, like drum loops, all that.
Samples,
they be, man,
break beats.
Man, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the 70s had some of the greatest drum patterns known to me.
Yeah.
Boom bap shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. We gonna make that happen, man. That's what's up. So when did the record the album's out?
Yeah, the album dropped September 13th. We put the album out September 13th, but we put a pause on the rollout of it. You know what I mean? My manager came in and was like, because we was working together at first, and then we paused on life. Life got tough for me, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, kind of figure what you want to do. If you want to do this music, like, I'm in your corner. Like, know that. Like, I know that. But if you're not gonna do this, I'm gonna move around. But she always encouraged me You know what I'm saying? And I always put it on my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up reaching out like, yo, come on, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And I really wasn't ready, but I was ready. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that was I got tired of living in fear, but I was still afraid. You feel what I mean? A lot of artists don't tell the truth about that. You know what I'm saying? You be afraid of success.
That's courage right there.
You be afraid of making it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't know what that feels like, you're afraid. You know what I'm saying? It's like walking in a room with the lights off. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going to pop out when the lights is on. You don't know if it's going to be a beautiful room or, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But we made that happen. You know what I'm saying? She pushed me to that point, and we revamped everything. When she came back that second go round, she was like, look, if your life ain't right, your music ain't gonna be right. You can't be no artist the way you need to if your life ain't right. From that point on, she started coming in and she was really putting that work in on a personal level. Stuff that I wouldn't even let people do because that's too personal. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, I know that if you can get in a space where you good, we can turn some things. Man, she came in 2 months and turned everything around.
Man.
Everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And it
Nikki, will you be my manager? Huh?
Okay. She can't, no lie, man. And I always tell people that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to give people their flowers. I'm not one of them people one of them artists where I want to hog the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Every interview, every time I speak, I'll be like, yo, my manager, bro. Y'all need to get, hey, to every artist, step your manager game up. Find you a manager that really care. Not just about your music numbers, stream, likes, follows, but your life, bro. That means a lot, man. If your life is in shambles, you're not going to be the artist that you need to be. Or you just going to be drinking and smoking and feeling your pain with a bunch of substitutes. You know what I'm saying? I ran from a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, she made me look at me in the mirror.
So would you say that's the number one attribute of a manager that someone should look for? Is someone that's not going to just look at the product, but look at the factory that creates the product?
What do you like? You know what I'm saying? When you make a beat, you won't make no beat just to make a beat. You making a beat to find out, okay, hey, first of all, you don't make beats. You make productions. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying to figure out what kind. I've watched him come in here and oh, man, I'm working with this artist and create a sound that's like, whoa. I be sitting back, the records you played with you had the Afrobeat joint. And you played it here, and I was sitting back like, and he was tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that. You know what I mean? Like, it's that. It's giving an opportunity for somebody to be great. You know what I'm saying? And putting yourself aside. Like, management is important. You know what I'm saying? And we as artists abuse management when we don't know what management's purpose truly is. Once I realized, okay, my manager not just my manager kind of helped me keep my head on straight. That's management. You know what I'm saying? A lot of managers you see your artists tweaking, you see these artists out here tweaking, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They managers don't know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Where like my manager kind of like family, you know what I'm saying? Really is family. You know what I mean? You out here wild and you pull it together. And you know what I mean? It don't matter if it could be, you could take it offensive or not, but just hear what I'm saying. Like, don't take it like I'm getting on to you. Like, I'm trying to let you know, like, yo, chill. What you do behind closed doors, like, people can't speak on that. But when you out here and I'm representing you and we representing each other, you can't be tweaking. You got to chill out. And so you need management like that. You know what I mean? It ain't just about the product. It's about what's making it. Like, what you know what I'm saying?
No, I actually never thought about that. I've only had one management experience where I signed to a management company. It was two brothers, and they we were in a studio for 30 days straight, sleeping, eating.
I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to do that.
It was terrible, bro.
I always wanted to spend like go to Montana or something, get an Airbnb.
Okay, that makes sense. Bro. But this was a 2-car garage turned into a studio. This exact size. There was like a sink in the back. I'm telling you, bro, it was like a jail cell. And it was COVID had landed in New York. So
you was stuck.
That's what I'm saying. They were just trying to like milk the machine and get any bit of music they could.
Like, we need this beat made. We need 5 of them made in an hour. Can you do that?
That's how it was at the sacrifice. They were buying us weed and alcohol. I was like 18 at the time.
Oh man.
Anything we wanted, they're like going and getting it for us. They were trying to bring us hookers.
For real?
Yes, bro. It was terrible.
Just make sure they say the name of.
They're like any stimulation to make them make music.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I was like them sweatshop kids.
For real. No, so I never heard it like that. Like to this point, never crossed my mind that a manager should be.
Yeah, you gotta
more
make sure
because
your artist right.
And that's such an
your
easy
soul
litmus test to
right,
figure
because
out.
it's not your flesh that
you
makes
get an
it.
artist, bro. I done seen it before. Artists be so dope, bro. They be good and go to jail. Cause ain't nobody telling them like, bro, you're messing up the product.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
What are you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
like,
crazy.
You tripping. You fighting with your baby mama. Like, bro, we got a show in Houston coming up, and you getting pulled over by the police because you got your weed smoke. Like you wilding. You know what I'm saying? But you got the right manager. Manager like, hey, be careful.
Yeah.
Like I ain't telling you what to do, but you know what I'm saying, make sure you drive the speed limit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you got weed, it ain't a whole bunch where you know what I mean? Like, because they know what we do as artists. You know what I'm saying? They know that. But they also at the same time, because I know that, I'm gonna make sure you good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it on your mind. Like I know you out all night, you drinking. Be cautious, be mindful of how much you consume. You know what I'm saying? To where now I find myself like, okay, yeah, let me chill out. Because I know I got stuff to do. Whereas first, I didn't care. I'm like, yo, we lit, we turned. Let's go.
No, for real.
You know what I mean? But now I be like, yo, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Go home and get some sleep instead of staying out 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Go rest, bro. You got stuff to do.
You ever wake up early in the morning and think to yourself, like, there's people on their way home from, like, the club right now? And I'm like, bro, I'm so glad
I woke up at 6:30 and I was scrolling through social media. You know, you use the restroom as men. We get on the phone.
Yeah.
Do I king shit, you know? And I'm scrolling and it's like, people like, yeah, I'm leaving after hours and da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go to work.
Yeah, like, I'm resting. I got 8 hours under my
For real,
belt.
though.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I moved into my crib and I remember it was what was that? Whatever day, I think it was Saturday this past week. It was whatever this past weekend was, and I didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hang out, you know what I mean? And I was sitting there, I think it was like a Sunday night or something, and I was sitting at the house and I went to sleep at like 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And before I went to sleep, I remember just sitting there like, damn, this feel good. Like,
it happened to me this week. I went to bed it was 9:30, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Like, bro, I got
it's
a
9:30.
I had the fan.
I was so happy.
You know what I'm saying? You got your feet going back and forth. I was like, this feel. I was like,
feet go. I know exactly
this
what you're
feel
saying.
good. I'm flipping through the channel. I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Like it did dawn on me. Like, damn, this really feel good. Like. Because I feel like as artists, we are out, bro. We forced to be out, not by anybody else, but we want to be seen. We want to shake hands. We don't want to miss a moment. You know what I'm saying? And most artists aren't stable, bro. We not. You know what I'm saying?
I'll pivot a little bit. Something just popped in my head right now, and I want to get your thoughts on it. So, I heard somebody talking about rap being a mature genre now, right? It really came about in like late 70s, 80s. It's mature now to where people who pioneered it, they're old heads now. They're
shout out to James Brown. He was the first rapper known to man.
Okay, so if we start from James Brown, what I'm getting at is this: with rock, they got classic rock, they got punk rock, they got rock. This what, but when it comes to rap, it's just rap.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's not. Because you got rap and then you got hip hop.
No. I'm talking about when it comes to like categorization, like for like Grammys and things like that.
Yeah.
You know
like it don't be like best trap record or best
best drill.
Conscious, best
exactly.
conscious rap. Like,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think that it's necessary at this point to create subgenres for the medium?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think so too.
Because I get tired of seeing good rappers and sucky rappers get put in the same category, and the sucky rapper walk away because they got 1 million streams,
right?
Or like, right, that irritates me. Like, I hate it with I hate it to see people with zero talent make it, and you sitting out here extremely talented, and you can't get nobody to just. And they say, well, it's because you're not out here like them. Like, why are you listening to this?
Yeah, but you know what? I think the problem with that, if we go back to the rock side of things again, when punk started, when like garage started, all that stuff, they stuck with it, and it became a very, very specific sound. I feel like, different, like what could have been subgenres of rap kind of started or came out, and then it was a flash in the pan. Somebody would do 1 or 2 albums of it, or be like one city that's like really repping a certain style, and then it kind of goes away or it morphs too fast. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I mean, you gotta look at it. You had one point in time where LA was running everything.
LA?
Yeah, LA rap was running everything.
Okay, yeah.
And then you had it with West Coast. I say West Coast was running everything. You know what I'm saying? Then you had a moment where New York was the mecca. I mean, it is still to this day the mecca of hip hop, but it's not as. You don't go to New York and you don't look for New York when you're looking at, you know what I'm saying, rap songs right now. You know what I mean? You don't, like, every state had their moment. I remember one time Houston was the hottest thing rolling. Lil Flip had a song with Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Slim Thug had a song with Beyonce. Pow Wow had a song with Nelly. And I mean, Atlanta was, it's different times, different ways, but everybody had a different style. And so trap music originated out in the, you know what I'm saying, the South. You know what I'm saying? Where you got gangster rap, LA, you know what I'm saying? You got that hardcore, you know what I'm saying, New York drill style, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like now rap should be categorized in so many ways because rap has completely transformed into other things. It's not just
Hey,
rap.
bro, I think that country rap is going to get it first, though.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
I think country rap is going to become a thing first.
Shabuzi, man.
Shabuzi,
man. I mean, and that's a good song. It's a good song. I can't lie. Here comes 2 to the 3 to the 4. Like, even though it's what's his name? Jaquan. It's Jaquan from back in the day.
Yeah.
But
that was
now,
a long t-shirt era. Yeah.
You take old rap songs and put over country music down there, that's crazy work, bro.
Hey, we gotta do a country record.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I want to do a country record. I want to do an Afro beats. Like, I want to tap into some different markets.
So listen, I'm gonna put it out there because the album is pretty much done right now, and it didn't get on that one. Maybe get another one. I did a country record for Burna Boy. It didn't get on the album or whatever, but I'm still shopping it. But hey, we'll see. So I have a couple more records like that I've done, and on the other side, we talked about country. We talked about Afrobeat. Afrobeat, that's
nothing. I was saying you do that with your eyes closed. Just play this.
Let's do it.
He played that. He stopped. He pulled the keyboard out. He played something else. I was sitting right over there on that seat, like, oh my God, like, and it was amazing, bro. It was amazing.
That's crazy. I didn't even know you pay attention like that,
bro. Yes, I eat like, bro, sitting in just that moment. Just sitting there watching, was like, bro, but that's not my first time. My first time was when he had the other house.
Yeah.
Upstairs. Studio that was upstairs. It was the first time came to the crib. You know what I mean? I came to the crib, and this booth is J. Cole's. So when I walked into that booth the first time, I didn't even know what to say. I think I froze.
Yeah.
I think I froze on the record. You know what I'm saying? I froze. I stopped rapping. I was like, I don't know what you know what I mean? Like, because it was a surreal moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, watching, bro, Studio One, first person taught me about Studio One.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'll be like, hey, you got Studio One? You got, they be like, man, what's that? Okay, I'm not recording with you. We not even finna play today. You know what I'm saying? Because you wasting time. You know what I mean? Like, he broke a lot of stuff down You know what I'm saying? Knowing what mics to record on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Knowing how to capture. I remember working on an album. He came to one of my studio sessions, and instantly he walked in. Said, "Man, turn this down. Why is this so loud? Do this." And I'm sitting here like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Everybody else kind of like, who is this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, y'all finna get a lesson today. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that was
why I
pretty
brought
cool.
him. That was fun, bro. That was
Yeah.
fun because
That's
at
pretty
that time, we did work that thing. I was in there working on work that thing.
Work that thing.
We was doing the mix and mastering process on everything.
Mhm.
And I wanted him to come because I was like, bro, I want your ear. Like, Ethan has one of the best ears I heard from listening to him with Alias Brown, the stuff they was doing and playing, how they was playing it, all the way to going to the studio with him and just, you know what I'm saying, watching him work and listening to his work. So I was like, I want my bro to come here.
Mhm.
He came in instantly and put his like his ear on it. You know what I mean? To where when I remember him leaving, he was like, yeah, bro, work that thing. You should go check that out. That's going to be hot. Your boy did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I came in there, tweaked it. You know what I mean? Went in there. Everybody in the studio dancing.
Yeah.
The record crazy. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
record was crazy. So it was like everything that was going on with the album, man, was just, I don't know, it was kind of destined. That's why I named it Finally, because it was like,
Finally.
I remember sitting there and I took a deep breath and was like, finally, bro. And I was like, that's the album.
Yeah.
Finally. Because for all the hard work, all the dedication, nights on stage, Dave Chappelle, Erykah Badu birthday bash, Jill Scott rocking on side of her. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, finally, it's my turn. Like,
Yeah.
finally, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not here because of somebody else. I'm not here because of, you know, I'm rapping with somebody, like I get to put out my own body of work. So finally, and I mean, I did not, you know, you want yourself and stuff to pop. I ain't think it was gonna be like, hey, how it was. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, cause I know my city, and it's hard to break into the market out here. But we cracked the code. Literally cracked the code. Like when I was sitting in the Dallas Observer, like the pre-party deal, like I think it was like that Sunday before the awards. I kind of had a surreal moment, like, damn, we here.
Yeah.
Because people sleep on Dallas music scene and they sleep on Dallas. Like, bro, we really powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are really, really powerful, bro. People literally come here because of what we are capable of doing, all the way from film, musician, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. They don't understand that. So to be in that realm, it was dope. For me, it was dope. Even seeing you at the awards, seeing him at the awards, like we embraced each other like, man, bro, like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we were there when we didn't have no market. Everybody was really scratching and scraping the surface trying to make their way. You know what I'm saying? And now we here. So finally.
Yeah.
Finally,
we
there
still
you
going.
go.
We gonna keep going.
Yeah, still moving, still
Man.
pushing.
So you talked about the album pausing on the rollout, you know.
Man, we paused for the album release. We did the album release December 19th.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
it was a pause because a lot of stuff wasn't done right.
Okay.
No lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not on our end, that was on other ends. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff wasn't done the way it should have needed to be done. And when you had people trying to, like, hey, y'all really, before y'all get to doing all of this, y'all need to really take some time out and do it this way so it'll make more sense. And because the album was so fresh, it was cool to go grab it and be like, okay. So she came and she was like, yo, you need to do an album release now. Now's the time. You know what I mean? And we finna get everybody's attention with it. 2 weeks later, we did our album release and had it so jam-packed in there, bro. It was so packed in Freeman. It was packed, patio packed, both sides packed, people walking back and forth. It was packed. You know what I mean? And from that point on, we started catching attention. Then we
By the way, if you want to listen to the album, link in the description of the video. All right?
Yeah, man.
Just click it, go listen.
And we did that, and when we did the album release. The album release was a success, no lie. And from that point, everything, hey, you got this going on. So when she hit me, she was like, yo, you just got nominated for 5 Dallas Entertainment Awards. I'm like, 5? Like, yeah, 5. Like, whoa. We both was like, whoa. For me, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, had a moment to myself. Like,
So
man.
do you feel like there's a turning point in the city where it's starting to embrace and support its own now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, because you remember how it was.
Yeah.
Wasn't no support out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you had Joe, you had you, and I got me. You know what I mean? Ain't no us, ain't no we.
Yeah.
Now, that's why I say seeing the awards, it was like, man, it's finally a we. Dallas has finally got their own sound, their own shape. I mean, we had the Badus, we had the Nora Joneses, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we didn't have what we got now, which is Dallas, the actual multicultural sound that people don't know about.
Yeah.
They know now.
The Dallas Collective.
Like
Yeah.
you know now. You know what I mean? You know it. Like Rose Garden, I didn't hate. I was happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the sound that need to be heard.
Yeah.
When I won, I was happy. I'm a sound that needs to be heard. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm something that needs to be seen. And I root for other people. I'm not a selfish artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see other people win.
My dad says something. It's in the African language. I don't know. But the
Say it.
oh dang. I'm not, my Yoruba is not that good, but it's Ayewa fun gbogbo eye.
Yeah.
It means there's enough sky for all the birds,
Yeah.
right? And it just alludes to talking about, you know, enough room for all
Yeah.
artists to be great and be able to soar.
Right. What person is going to be mad that they have a new artist that they love to add to their playlist?
Like, yeah.
I need more music in my playlist. You know,
For real.
everybody does.
Yeah.
For real. Like, that's cool when you hear people like, yeah, man, you know, I went to download your song, or I streamed your song, or, yeah, bro, I listened to that, I work out to that song. I had people, random people, like, yo, I worked that thing. That's probably the best workout song ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Work
Like,
that thing.
Wouldn't that be a
work
cool
that
place to walk? You walk into LA Fitness to work out, and
you
your
hear your
song.
record being
That'd be
played.
crazy,
Bro, it's a fast pace. Like, if you wanna run like a 5-minute mile, that's what you need to put on.
Like,
Because
no
the pace of it gonna be
Yeah.
No lie. My brother was like, bro, you have an album that I listened to from start to finish while I was working out. And he was like, I love that.
That's
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
fine.
Because most people, when they work out, that's when you listen to the most music.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Especially you got them gym rats that's in there 3-4 hours.
You gotta push it to all the workout playlists, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
Bro,
not bad. That's
I
actually a
went and checked
crazy
my
idea.
spot. You know, you can check your playlist on your artist deal.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, I was happy to make some of those workout playlists. I was happy about that. I
Let's
was like,
go.
bro, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what's up.
seeing everything now and seeing how it is like, it
I can
just
see all the
motivates you.
step classes too.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. All the women
My
trying to
homegirl,
get the
she
buns.
tell me all the time, like when I do a hip hop workout class, I play a few of your songs, it turn up. But work that thing that's the max.
Ooh.
When them horns get the
Hey,
yeah, like that's it.
The tutor or the teacher of the class got put on the song. People got to be either scared. This workout about to be crazy.
Like, yo, it's a
Let me grab my towel real quick type stuff.
yeah. I mean, I kind of and even the album, like my album shocked me when I finally sat down and listened to my album. I was in Houston. We was at the crib, and I played it. We was kind of sitting there like, this shit good. Like, yo, this is really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, I got an album. I got an album. Like, you know what I mean? That's how it was. It was like,
That's
yo,
what's
and,
up,
and I
man.
mean, it was dope. Like, even now when I listen to it, I be like, man, like, I remember times being in the studio, going through different moments. Like, you know what I mean? Truck breaking down. You know what I mean? I had a truck at the time that was breaking down. You know what I mean? I had to go in there and record. I had to keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out life. But you got to go make that music. And I think that's what helped me make, finally. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all those times and different moments. You know what I'm saying? So the album was fun. It was a fun process, but it was also a gritty one at the same time because back-end wise, business-wise, things didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen. And you got to find out. That's when I feel like that's what made me. That was one of the moments that made me, you know what I'm saying? Like, going through that. Like, nobody tell you an album is really a spiritual thing. They don't tell you that. Your first album is very spiritual. Because you gonna go through a lot of different stuff going towards, like, doing that album. And I went through a lot of different things. All the way down to a faulty deal. You know what I'm saying? That was publicized. I'm not afraid to speak on it now. You know what I'm saying? It was publicized, you know what I mean? All over social media. It blew. Like, yo, Cypha signed the deal.
Yeah.
And it didn't play out the way it was supposed to play out. I ain't mad no more. I don't feel me. Like, it is what it is. False is false, whatever. But you got to go through that. And when you can take a jab like that on the chin and keep pushing, because I had tapped out. That's why I give my manager a lot of credit, because I was done. I was like, man, I'm cool. Like, that was embarrassing. And it was a tough pill to swallow, because I'm thinking we here now. You know what I'm saying? To come back.
Yeah.
And not in my mind, not knowing we really was still here. Like, all it took was, okay, take what you got and thrive it. But in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I done fell back down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to go through those transitions. I had to go through a bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? I fell out with people. I lost friends. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different things transpired. And I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm grateful for that. Why am I grateful for it? Because it built character. And not just for myself, but I watched my manager come up. You know what I'm saying? To where she looked at me and was like, look, I know I've been watching it too the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, it wants camera time. It's all right. It's all right. Get your camera time. You don't even bite. It's cool. I watched her come up. You know what I'm saying? She looked at me and was like, yo.
That's where you open the door, Jeff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Blame Jeff. Nah, man. And
Jeff.
she was like,
Put
yo.
the camera on yourself.
I don't know nothing about managing, but I know we finna go hard. And we did just that. Like, we really been doing that. Like, every day. You know what I'm saying? Going hard. And I watched her stop doing what she was doing for herself to help me, and then not only go back to doing what she was doing, but still able to help me and then thrive even more in what she had going on.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing to me. You know what I mean? That's a winner's circle. You know what I mean? And then that's really where I'm at right now as an artist, as a person. Like, yo, let's win. Like, music-wise, let's win. Production, let's win. Like, it's either win or lose, and I'm not trying to lose.
So, Cypha, what's next? What's next?
Touring.
What's the next move?
We gotta get a finally tour, bro.
Okay.
I have to have a finally tour. I don't care if it's
It just got a nice ring to it too.
a finally tour.
Yeah.
Like, we on tour finally, and it's me. It's not me and a group of guys, me and feature with another artist. Like, this a big Cypha, you know what I'm saying? Just the finally tour. We got shows coming. February the 19th, we open for Riff Raff. We got April 12th. Yeah, April 12th. We got I'm doing my final fix, you know what I'm saying, which is basically like we transitioning, not necessarily transitioning from finally, but like we finna get ready to start going to the next chapter. That next chapter, getting ready to start working on that second leg of, you know what I'm saying, the album. Getting ready to start working on the album, getting production together for the second album, because the second album got to be bigger than the first. So I already know, you know what I mean, what all got to come with it, what got to go with it. And we talked about having bigger production, you know what I'm saying? Bigger sound. You're in a bigger place now. Like,
Jackson, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
that'd be crazy work. All right.
Let's go.
No, yeah.
That
No,
would
some like
be-
movie stuff, bro.
Nah, then y'all.
It's gonna be
like,
crazy.
yo, that'll be crazy work.
And like we've been like Jackson has his studio has turned from if it's Voltron now, what was it before? You know Voltron?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Almost.
I touched it.
Show my age a little bit. You know Voltron? You know Voltron?
Yeah. I heard
Okay.
about trying to use the black
Yeah.
blue rode the bike.
The robots.
Yeah.
The more Voltron.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Transformers type of thing. All right.
What's the point?
So Voltron was 5 lions that would combine into one. It's kind of like Power Rangers.
Oh,
Right. Like he's been building his setup. It's like a Power Rangers robot now.
Nah, for real, man. Like, I really want to go on tour though with this album. I just feel like it needs to be heard, like really heard, and I want to do it with a band.
That's
You
gonna
know what
be
I'm
crazy.
saying? Just a simple 3-piece band.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? With stems and
With
like,
stems, yeah.
I
Done.
mean, but it's gonna sound like an orchestra when we done with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a big production, and that's really what I want to do. Like, if I could just get on the road and tap these cities, you know what I'm saying, and just take off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, and just go. and tap these cities, different states, festivals, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever we can get our hands on to make happen that makes sense for us and what we're trying to do. Like, that's what I want to do. I definitely want to go on tour, though. But I'm also excited about this second album because it's like I'm in a good space
That's what's
as an
up.
artist, you know what I mean? And I'm ready to create. I'm definitely ready to create. I've been ready to create probably for about a month now. Like, all right, I want to get in the studio. I want to
Right.
write, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't reached out to producers or anything because my main focus for me has been this, like, I want to put this album out the right way. You know what I mean? And we've been doing that. You know what I mean? We've been shaking hands, touching, rubbing elbows, kissing babies, autographing foreheads, like all of that, bro. Like, we've been
Making
doing
America great
it.
again.
Like, you know what I mean? Nah, man. I mean,
That's
that's
what's
really
up.
what
Yeah,
we've
that's
been at,
really
though.
cool.
You know what I mean? Like, that's where we at.
Man, I love it, man.
Yeah.
So what we doing today? We doing a mic drop. What record are we
yes.
doing? Let's
In
talk
that,
about that.
In that, man, we got to do, if I'm going to do it, it got to be the #1 song of 2025. #1 hip hop song. Best song of the year.
Best song of the
Gotta
year.
be Been That,
We're
man.
doing the award-winning record. Yes, sir. Right here in New Space.
That sound good, yo.
Yes, sir.
The award-winning record, yes.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
man.
I got one of its legs. It's still moving too.
The legs moving.
Look at
It's-
it go.
it's-
Oh my god. That's on that. That's this dude was fishing the other day. Was he yesterday?
Oh yeah.
He was fishing yesterday. Gets there. There's a big old snake. Just like a couple feet away from you. This water moccasin. Poison snake. And he's like, huh? Oh, okay. Cool. And he just keeps fishing. I'm like, see, that's a cultural difference between us. Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh, we just dropped. Excuse me, breaking news. Breaking news. We
breaking news.
We just dropped our official, what do I call it? Content video? Content reel. It's the official reel for Bennett. So it's this
right.
record. We got to do it. Yeah.
Okay, so you see Cypher's, well, I don't know where you're going to put it, but Cypher's Instagram is going to be right there. Go check it out. Check the reel out. So you know what's going on with the record. You know what's going on with the music.
Man,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
excited, bro. Shout out to Billions, man.
Let's
Shout
get
out to
this.
Billions, man.
We want to hear you in the booth because Jackson and Jeff haven't seen you rap. You know what I'm saying? So
Never.
they've heard it, but they haven't seen it. So it's about to be a vibe. You ready?
I'm with it. Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
man.
Yeah,
It's
we
been
gotta
a-
go.
It's been a
Later.
New Space podcast. We love you guys.
Peace
I talk
out.
a lot, and I'm sorry for that, but I
Cyfa
got a good
Fix
story, man.
in the house.
That's a good.
I got a good
podcast,
story,
yeah.
man. I think I should write a book.
Yeah, you
know?
should.
Let's get a movie on Tubi. What's up?
Tubi, no. Hey, listen. I went to the barber today and had Tubi movies on. It was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. I'm talking about the worst acting, the worst lighting.
But y'all should know
Like-
Tubi comes from. Y'all remember bootleg DVDs back in the day of the black movies that was like horrible.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what Tubi is to me. I love it though. Like
I know.
you got a whole plastic gun and with the orange tip, but it's got a flame coming from it, and he's like, "You're gonna die today." Bow, bow.
Oh,
Everything was delayed, and so after the first 2 bows, 30 seconds later, he's like, We like, man, you was shot 5 minutes ago. Why is you just not passing out? Like, Tubi is crazy, but
it's crazy.
you gonna watch it all night.
Bro, listen, I couldn't keep my eyes off the screen though. I was like, this is trash.
Like,
Just keep watching.
like, did he really just? He just did that with a plastic sword.
It's hilarious, dude.
Like, he
Tubi.
chopped his whole arm off with a butter knife. I don't know how you.
But I feel like Tubi is necessary for the culture.
It
though.
is though. Like
It is.
it don't get no blacker than Tubi. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Tubi substituted BET, everything. Anything
Bruh.
that we had, Tubi takes the cake now.
No, Tubi.
You can watch football on Tubi, the news. Like, it has access to every movie known to man. Like,
I feel like Tubi is the thoughts, the stuff black people want to say,
yeah.
but can't really say it.
Tubi got
BET's the the bow tie, clean cut.
Yeah. Like straight. Like you gotta understand is growing up, we used to watch Three Ninjas. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. You can watch Three Ninjas on Tubi now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't find that on Netflix. So I'm finna go watch Tubi.
Hey, listen,
you know?
basically all the movies that are on VHS in your grandma's old house,
on Tubi.
they're on Tubi. Straight up.
Straight up.
Oh man, that was fun. Were you still recording? Are you still recording? Oh, that's going on.
He's still recording.
That's going on. That was awesome, though.
What Jamie Foxx is doing, Jamie? This is Tyrone Koppel. Like
Tyrone Koppel.